All right, let's try this again. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me. All right, can you guys hear me now? Wondering if Susan's here. Much better. Okay, good. All right. All right. Let's try this again. Yep. All right. Yay. Okay. So we'll try this again. I don't even know what you guys picture is a lot better. Great. Okay. So hopefully we remain having a good connection. This is one of those situations where, I can try my best and then the internet doesn't want to work. Okay. So I will start all over because you guys didn't hear anything that I said, right? So most of you already know this, but I'm going to repeat. I'm Dr. Nancy Kroll. I'm a doctor of Oriental Medicine. I'm based out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. I am a mother to a beautiful 6-year-old child. My focus is on coaching women on how to heal their gut and balance their hormones to heal chronic health issues. I deal with the metaphysical as well as the physical. So we deal with a lot of psycho-emotional stuff and false belief patterns that stagnate our health. So that's what I do. But today we're all about how to design 2019 to be the best year in your health. And so in order to do that, we need to really uncover all the things that are holding you back in your health. So each day you guys are going to get a homework assignment that helps to uncover things that may be holding you back and you don't know it, whether that's your own mindset or the people that you're surrounding yourself with. And you get to see that and how that's showing up for your life. So the homework assignment that we had for today was to write down 3 words that reflect what you want to create in your vision for 2019. And the reason why I had you do this assignment is because we spend a lot of time in our life looking at what's wrong, the gap, right? How many of you have spent a long time looking at the gap of where you are now and where you'd like to be? Am I alone in this? Maybe comment if do you focus on the gap of where you are and where you'd like to be? Yeah. So I know that I've spent a lifetime focusing on that gap. And that gap is what has made me not be able to celebrate a lot of things in my life. And so in order for us to make major transformation in our life, not only do we need to have the protocol, right? Like the diet, the herbs, the feedback, in order to create that, we also need to have the mindset. So we're going to be spending the next 5 days creating the mindset and the plan so that you can actually follow through and you're not part of that 70% of the US population that has a goal at the beginning of the year and then doesn't follow through. Okay. So the first thing was to create the vision. And what I had mentioned earlier is that even though everyone that's watching this is coming to this video and this training with a health condition in mind that they would like to, I'll say, rid themselves of, right? To like kind of release. No one had a health concern in their vision, right? There were these beautiful goals of being strong and grounded and abundant, right? There were these beautiful words. And I feel like it's very, very important for you moving forward that those are the words that you attach yourself to. That instead of continually focusing on the gap, you focus on those words and you allow those words to align you with what it is you're wanting to create. Okay? So, for instance, this is an example of this. When you're starting your health plan, whatever your goal is, I don't know, is anyone willing to share an example health goal? And maybe I can use this as an example. You can put it in the comments. I realize I had to scroll the comments to see if I missed you guys earlier. But you know, when you have this health goal in the very beginning, you're very inspired, like, yes, this is the year. This is the year I'm going to, you know, lose 20 pounds, or this is the year I'm going to get off my thyroid medication, or whatever that might be, right? You will feel very motivated for the first, you know, 4 to 6 weeks, maybe a bit longer, depending on how driven you are. And then things start to kind of unravel a little bit because you get invited to the holiday parties, or, you know, your child gets sick and you don't get enough sleep, or you get in a fight with your spouse. All of these things happen, and they start to weaken you, right? Because you are a human being and you're not perfect, and you're used to habits. And right now, whatever you're living, whatever your reality is that you're living right now, is your habit. And that habit is what has gotten you more or less to where you are right now in your health. And I'm not negating that there's environmental stuff happening as well, because we have that as well. But for the most part, your life choices, your lifestyle choices, and your habits are where have gotten you to this point. So in order for you to create massive transformation, you have to program yourself. So the 3 words in your vision statement are going to be your mantra. I would love for you to write them down on a piece of paper and place them throughout your house so that you're able to be reminded. I want to go back really fast and just read a couple of them and show you how you could actually write it. So it feels, here we go. So for instance, Pema, you're on here right now, yeah. So Pema put strong, energetic, and compassionate. So a way that you can actually use this vision as a statement would be, I am, like own it, I am a strong, energetic, and compassionate woman. Okay? And really putting that all over, so that's in your reality. And even on days where you may not be feeling like that, you're reminded by those words of what your vision is, right? Because there's going to be days throughout the next year where you're not going to feel strong, energetic, or compassionate. And that's okay. But being able to see it and realign with those words is extremely powerful. So my vision statement, I'll share with you guys. I am a strong, loving, oh gosh, I just forgot it. I am a free, powerful, there we go. I am a free, powerful, and loving woman, okay? And so I use that as a way of aligning myself to my vision of who I want to be and how I want to show up in the world. And I feel like that's really, really empowering. Another way to use this is when you're feeling the gap, right? So there's going to be times where you're feeling like, yes, I'm making progress in my health. I've got it. I'm feeling good. But then there's going to be days where that doesn't happen. And those are the days whenever you typically decide, screw it, I'm giving up. No longer, whatever, it's not worth it. I'm going to have the big giant piece of cake, or whatever that means for you, whatever giving up or not caring looks like for you, is typically happens in those gaps when we're not feeling empowered. And I feel like it's really, really important, you guys, that you do not focus on the gap. And for the most part, you focus on the small, little progresses that you have. So I'll take let's have an example of healing Hashimoto's. Okay, we'll just use that for an example. So say your goal in 2019 is to get off your medications for your thyroid, and to put your Hashimoto's into remission. Okay, so that's a big goal, right? And some people on here might not think that's a possible goal, and it may or may not be possible for some people to get off their medication. It really depends. But say that's your goal. And so along the path of doing that, of going through all the steps and the amount of dedication dedication to your health and your well-being, both on a physical and emotional level, you might not feel like at 6 months in that you actually, your numbers may not have changed. However, in that 6-month period of time, you may have noticed your sleep quality improved, your energy levels have improved, you're feeling just better in your body. Okay, so those are improvements. But then when you get your lab test back and there's not any changes, that's whenever the what I'm just going to give up kind of mentality can come in. So I'm suggesting that you guys really focus on the little things that you see that are improvement and really attaching yourself to that higher vision. So using that vision as well whenever you're thinking about choices you're going to make, like whether that's the foods you're going to eat, the people you hang out with, whatever. Do those things align with your vision? Because if they don't align with your vision, you don't need them in your life. Okay. And so this is what I had started to move into before I realized that you guys couldn't hear me, is has everyone on here done their vision statement? You can say yes in the comments or no. No, no one's, okay. I don't know if there's a delay happening here. Okay, well, we'll assume that everyone on here has done their vision statement. The next step in making sure that you stay aligned to this vision statement is noting what your obstacles are. So in what ways are you going to sabotage yourself from obtaining that vision? So examples of this sabotage might be that you don't have enough time to cook your own food, or your husband thinks healthy eating is not real, doesn't believe in organic or glyphosate or something like that, or you have perceived lack of finances, or you like to start things strong, but you're not a very good finisher. Do you guys understand what I'm saying about sabotaging or obstacles? Can you guys comment just so I know? There we go. Yeah, not yet. Okay, yes. There's a major delay happening, so I don't get your comments for a while. Okay, so I would like you guys to sit here for a minute and just write down all the obstacles, or even think them in your head if you don't have a pen and paper right now, but all the obstacles that you feel that are going to get in the way of you achieving that vision for yourself. So for me, my vision for 2019, I'll share, is to really grow my business, to help more women, and to feel more confident in homeschooling my son, have more energy, really support my adrenal health, and find a better work-life balance. So in order to achieve those things, I have to make that my priority, right? And what's going to sabotage me is my belief that I don't have enough time, my belief that things need to be perfect. What else could sabotage me? Yeah, I feel like time is a big one for me. So does anyone know what their biggest sabotages could be? Comment, and will you guys comment on the side? So I'll keep talking until they come up. But so when we know our sabotages, right? If we know, like, this is our goal and this is our sabotage, when it comes up, we're geared and able to identify it and not let it rule us. Because in order to create a massive change, you guys, the number one priority has to be your vision. Okay? If you allow yourself to sabotage yourself, then you're playing small. You're letting your life be ruled by fear rather than expansion, right? So for me, whenever something comes up and my time fear might come up, sorry about that. Hold on. My time fear comes up, then I know, okay, this is just my fear. What can I do to support myself in order to move through this fear? Does that make sense? I would love if someone would, okay, so Susan said, self-doubt. Hi, Katie. We're just talking about objections and obstacles that might sabotage your, sabotage the vision that you've created. So self-doubt and time. And then Britta said, fear of not being good enough. And Pema said, fear and not prioritizing myself. So these are big, right? So I want you guys to sit and contemplate with this. Like, how do you feel like this might be showing up in your life? Like how impactful that can be, right? So if we have, oftentimes what's showing up in one part of our life shows up in all parts of our life, right? So that's why when I had you create your vision, it wasn't just your vision, it was your life vision, because your health is a microcosm of your life. If you're not flourishing and having a beautiful, healthy existence, it's really hard to have a beautiful, healthy life. So yeah, fear and not prioritizing yourself is really going to hold you back from regaining that health, because that's a contraction, right? And I don't know if Pema, if you're a mother or not, but that's definitely a priority that we have to learn, is to put ourselves first in our families, because we can't help anyone else otherwise. And then Kelly said, I want to feel more confident in speaking my truth in the moment and not allowing my fears around other people, around how other people may think, feel, to dictate my actions and emotions. So yeah, so standing in authenticity and being strong. These are huge, you guys. So self-doubt and time is what Susan said. So these are ways that we're going to sabotage ourselves from achieving that vision. So this is why I want you to write down your vision statement. I am a blank, blank, blank woman or mother or leader or whatever you want to be, person, and really connect with that. And then be very clear about what those obstacles are going to be for you, so that moving forward, as we progress through the next 5 days, you can allow yourself to get deeper and deeper and more intimate with how you're going to create this for yourself. This 5-day training is going to teach you how to get out of your own way so that you can actually create the life that you want, right? This isn't about tactics or protocols. That's all going to be taught throughout the year. Like, I'm going to teach you guys a lot of that kind of stuff. But right now, I want you to know how to get from point A to point B without getting in your own way. Okay, so that's the biggest thing. Do you guys have any questions for me? Today was just kind of an introduction. I wanted to get on here and say hi, make sure everyone kind of understands how the next 5 days will be working. So you'll get an email every morning. It's really important that you try to do the homework assignment before you get on the call. I mean, you obviously can come if I'd love you to come either way, but if you can come prepared, then we're able to go backwards and forwards and play around with it. And when we're able to share, how to go deeper with this in the video for other people, the ones that aren't able to participate and have to watch later will be able to kind of understand it on a deeper level. So tomorrow morning, you'll get another email asking you to do another assignment. And I'm really actually excited about what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, because it's a very different way of perceiving whatever's been going on in your health. Also, if anyone is ready for extra support, this is the sort of stuff we go very deep into in my Inside Out workout program, really getting into the deeper metaphysical reasons why you're not getting the results that you want in your health, right? There's so much information out on the market, how to optimize your health, the best diet, the best supplements, all that. And that will take you so far, but if you don't have someone there mirroring to you how to figure out where you're holding yourself back, you're only going to get so far. So if anyone is ready for extra support, you can just put support in the comments and I can reach out to you and we can kind of go from there. Otherwise, I will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. If you guys don't have any questions, I'll stay for just a few minutes to see if you have any questions because there is such a delay on the comments. But I'm really excited to see what we start to uncover as the days progress. I think you guys are going to become very aware of how you're holding yourself back, and that it might not be completely your bad diets or the wrong supplements that are keeping you from your health. So I'm really excited about that. It's so funny having the delay in the video. So Himanshu, I think that's how you say it. We're just tying it up, but I will be sending a replay of, you can watch the replay on the Facebook group. Anyone that's looking for extra support and figuring out, you know, how to connect to their vision, or you know how to move through obstacles and self-sabotage, can just reach out and let me know. I'd be happy to help you guys. Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't seem like there are any comments. If there are any delayed ones, I'll respond in the comment section. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3. Do your homework, be good little students. And know that this is a roadmap that you can use in every area of your life. This is not just going to benefit your health. This is going to benefit your relationship, how you show up at work, everything. Okay? Have a good evening, you guys. Bye-bye.